Hello guys. So this is my second video about the death of the Pope and the symbolism around it. And what I did in the last video is that I looked into the world stage, the news of April, and I showed you that there is a correlation, there is a pattern, there's a pattern in what happened here. And many maybe find it hard to believe, but that's how it is. There is a pattern, and it has to do with Katy Perry. It has to do with her space travel, her her showing the daisy, like waving similarly to waving a palm to the light, Palm Sunday. And so this is what this kind of things is what I talked about in the last video. I I explained that it has to do with the inner child. I'll talk a bit more now because in the last video in yesterday I I showed you that it's a very positive and warm and yeah, like positive symbolism going on here. And I will continue on this positivity and trying to show a bit more how this beautifully connects. Okay, so in the last video I showed you that there seems to be ascension symbolism, ascension, and I'll show you more of that now. So you saw, or I showed you in the last video, so I'll start with this astronaut to the left, Don Petit, 70, 70 years of age. So that's quite much, You could say that's quite much. Well, it reminds of Francis, right? So there is this astronaut landing on Earth on April 20th, and it is, as the article says, it is NASA's oldest active astronaut landing on April 20th. April 21st, the Pope takes off. Okay, he takes off. So this is a really clear ascension symbolism. So I'll just continue there. So let's talk about Don Petit. He landed on April 20th. So that's his birthday. There is a rebirth symbolism going on here, and it's as clear as day. He lands on his birthday, his 70-year birthday, and it's so clear now when I see this, because I just looked into this and I noticed, oh, it's his birthday. Oh, right. And of course it is his birthday, because this is what it's about. It's about the space travel, and the change in altitude. And so it becomes even more clear that there is an actual ascension that happened here. And so it's like a positive thing. So people looking into symbolism, they are often very negative. It doesn't have to be negative all the time. So, that's basically it. Now, there's one more thing that I wanted to show, so let's make this video quick. It's a quick video, okay? So let's see what I wanted to say more. So if you haven't seen the first video, I recommend you to go back and see that. So Katy Perry has to do with um, inner child. As I said, the daisy is her daughter. But it also connects, and I also have to mention again that Katy Perry dressed up to Luigi exactly a month before meeting the Pope. Katy Perry, born on the release date of the Conclave, okay, which is a movie about the death of the Pope and the choice of a new Pope. Luigi's love is Daisy. That's it's again about the love for the child, or the inner child, when it comes to Katy Perry, as I showed you here in this video. um or this is Katy Perry's music video about Wide Awake, which connects to this inner child thing. In this case, it's her own inner child, and this is like the modern society. It's the feel good of the modern society, but in reality it is the insanity slowly building up, and she's being saved by her inner child. Okay, this is what I already talked about. I want to say something more here, and that is, I told you that this connects to the Pope, like this, right? Well, there's also this wheelchair pattern, which shouldn't be ignored. So in this video, where this music video, where she performs this inner child theme of which is similar to that of the daisy, Katy Perry holding up a daisy when going to space on April 14th. Well, it is the theme of the inner child, which connects to the fact that Pope Francis was in a wheelchair, just like she was in this music video. So what all of this could be seen as, and I told you that Katie dressed up to Luigi, her husband or boyfriend, I don't know, was Mario. And Mario is the name of Francis. It's the birth name of Francis. So when Francis was young, he wasn't named Francis. No, he was Mario. So the inner child of Francis is Mario. And this is what this, sorry about, this is what this is about. You could say like this. So I would say that when the way that Katy Perry connects here also is a way to um, revive the name Mario, as in she meeting at, you see, it was exactly 1 month before. So um, so that's it. You could say that, so let's go back here again. There is some kind of rebirth symbolism which has to do with space travel, symbolic of altitude change, which resonates with the idea of ascension, and which means that this has to do with the inner child. And in that case, who you see on the screen here is not really, it's more like a child. Do you get it? So it's Mario the child. Mario the child. And this is the symbolism that I'm seeing. I'm seeing the symbolism of ascension of Mario the child, which directly ties together to this Bible verse about becoming childlike. Let's see if I can find it. Wait a moment. Um, where did I put it? Okay, okay. Found it. So let's end by that. Matthew 18:3. Truly I tell you, he said, unless you turn and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Okay? So this connects to that. It connects to like this explains everything basically. This explains why Katy Perry and her I don't know, husband or boyfriend, I don't know, okay, Mario, where it was this playful thing. And this is why there is this waving of the daisy in space, because it has to do with like the inner child, which this Bible verse talks about. So it's all about this. Okay, it's all about that. And I hope that you're able to see what I'm trying to show you here. And um, this is like, it's like it's again all about Katy Perry for some reason. I believe it's the pureness of her act when she held up the daisy, right? I think it's that. That's why it's circling around her still. But also this, this is like so obvious that there is a rebirth symbolism going on here. And the message and the sense morale in all of this is that it is about the inner child. That's what it's about. This is what you can remember from my presentation. It's what I want you to think about, that it's about the inner child. Let's change this here also. So then I'll end this video, I guess. And so this is the symbolism that I'm seeing, and I you know, it's again very, very beautiful, perfect, in my opinion at least, how this is happening. And um, yeah, and the wheelchair connection is kind of beautiful also. This is all beautiful to me. And when I saw this today, I was even more certain. Well, like, okay, it seems like I'm totally right. When I noticed this today. Oh, I'm right, guys. That's what it seems like to me. And yeah, so that's it. My second video about the death of the Pope. And it's again focusing on the inner child, and as in Mario. You get it. It's about that's why she is with Mario here, and exactly one month later is with Mario again, because it's an inner child idea here going on. Okay, that's what I'm seeing in reality. So see you guys.